Welcome to ANIPOD presents Crossroads. I'm your fabulous DM, Dono the DM. Well, and these are my fabulous players. Say hi, players.
Hi, player.
Hi.
David,
hey, Stealthy.
keep it down.
Rico, you can't be walking across my desk like this. Look at him.
Hey, Deadly.
Oh, hey.
He's looking at him.
Guys.
Kitty.
I have coffee in my mug that I got from the
You can't
Renaissance
be
Fest.
doing this, baby.
Oh, fun.
Oh goodness.
I need to get a drink. I'll be right back. Hold on.
I 100% forgot to put on.
Get water.
Music.
We have hydrates now.
We have
Pop
hydrates.
Right.
Oh God. I guess.
No,
I
they're
don't know
saying
that
it's
we've
an
had-
option.
Oh,
That's an option, so be sure you have water.
I have water.
No, I have water.
Honey.
Oh,
You have water.
you got. You
I
got.
have
life.
Honey, hold on. Hold on. I'll let you lay where your spot is, okay? He's walking across the desk because he wants
Hey.
to leave.
Come on, you freaking. Okay. Today's audio is brought to you by Tabletop Audio. Please go check them out. They are a free audio service for streaming D&D games or anything that you may need to use. Just use that. But if you use them in any sort of way where you could be making money, just give them a little shout out. That's all they ask.
No.
Other than that, fucking shout out to Tabletop Audio. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much.
Woo!
Woo! All right. Goodness, I'm trying to forget.
I'm emulating how close Aludra is to their camera.
It's not on purpose. Jesus.
Fucking savage.
Well, it is also just because I have such a wide angle camera lens, like that. Normally, I'm so far back.
It's because
I have
he's
a
tall.
Logitech HD 1080p webcam.
I have.
All right. Not everybody needs to sling their dick around. All right, come on.
I have an off-brand, but it's a really cool off-brand
right.
called Papa Look.
Is that better?
I want to get the Razor Peel
Oh,
Pro.
there you go.
Hey, look
I
at
set the
that.
vase back.
That's pretty good.
All right. Any announcements on your guys' parts? Shows, things like that. You know, projects that.
No
you're all on?
Inquisition this Friday.
Yes.
And on that note, I don't know when I'm gonna run Inquisition again. I might try to do one episode next week. I
Okay.
might not. I might try to do an episode the week after that. That would probably be the next viable option for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, that's right. I was making. Yeah, I remember now. Sorry. I owe you something, sir.
After this. Oh, and Dono and Deadly, I didn't get the thumbnail image for the Dapper discussion yesterday, so we three need to stick around at the end of this Zoom for me to get a capture of that.
Okay.
Okay. I don't remember what shirt I was wearing.
Okay.
I don't remember either. I'm not worried
doesn't
about
matter.
that. I'm just gonna take a picture of the three of us. That'll be fun.
It's just gonna be. It's gonna be only head. Just head.
Oh yeah, we could just do floating heads.
Just
Like
do
that.
heads.
It's only gonna be head.
Only head.
It's gonna be head.
And then it sounded like
So you know,
Fine.
some I hear that.
head.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm gonna not make that joke. It's too early in the stream to make that joke.
You know how many times I've been like, no, I'm not gonna say that. That's sometimes those thoughts
And
slip by. Sorry.
I was
David.
about to say, recently there's been a track record of those thoughts coming out.
Yeah, don't worry about it. All right, who wants to give a review of what happened last time for 1d4 of inspiration to any roll?
We were split a little bit.
Yeah?
We were doing a couple of various little things. Avery went to a local artificer, Dr. Garion Core, who we have no idea who the fuck that is.
I have no clue.
Fucking-
And they got an arm. They got a mechanical arm to replace their a magical dragon mechanical arm. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. And when
Manners.
let's see. Canna and 12 were
Treant.
We got the trio. We got
Yeah,
the
getting a tree out of a rich person's house.
Canna almost went into the Feywild because
Canna
Almost.
almost went into the Feywild.
Because I
Almost lost
misunderstood that the description Dono gave was a tree ant literally creating a portal to the Feywild. I thought he was describing like an
No, I
arch
described
so
it to
that
the
he could
point-
climb out of the middle. So that he could like climb out of the middle courtyard
No.
over
We
the
almost
wall
went
and
to the
then make a
Feywild.
portal.
A lot sooner than the plan is for.
Hey, I am planned for everything, okay? Until I'm not. So I've got things.
I don't remember what Siggy and Willow.
What?
Willow? No,
Excuse
Willow's
me?
in my game. Lux
Yeah.
did. I don't remember what Siggy and Lux did, but they Lux went to a library. Siggy.
Lockjaw ran over
Didn't.
by a white dog.
Yep.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Siggy, met multiple kobolds.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, with
La-
Lana.
la-
la dee
And
da.
Carter sold fucking sausage.
Mm-hmm.
What?
He
Yeah.
stole a freaking meat stick and was eating it. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna tell the rest of the party, and then he just runs off towards the stage so you can watch without, answering me.
Yeah.
I think your mic's being a little weird.
Yeah.
Who's Mike?
Eludris.
Eludris.
Is it? I thought it was fine.
I also like kind of coming in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, yes.
Is your mic, whenever you look at your camera, is your mic right there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Because whenever you talk, whenever you look away, the mic's not picking it up as well.
Oh yeah.
Probably because it's normally further away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Because I have the same mic that Dippy does.
Hey. Da 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 da. Oh, cool. There you go. The not sponsored by the HyperX Quadcast.
Yeah, I don't have that. Anyway. Was that it? Oh, the boys almost got in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Did we? I don't remember.
Did we? Wait.
Oh, wait.
12 was a terrible salesman.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
tw-
Oh,
And
yeah.
the flirting.
And we're going Core's house now.
You're at
Or we
Core's
already
house.
went by Core's. Yeah,
You're
we
at
are
Core's
at
house.
Core's house.
Yeah, that's where we.
Doing what? What are
As
we
if
doing?
Avery doesn't already make 12 question his life decisions.
Yeah. I don't
And
know.
that's
Man.
all that I remember.
I can't remember like the cliffhanger that I left you guys on.
Oh, Canna asked what's up with Avery and 12.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Man.
I was.
I was-
Yeah.
I was trying to get to the point. I was trying to be like, by the way. Oh yeah, let me get into character. I guess this is the beginning of the session now. So Canna now having what? Oh. So Canna is standing there in the presence of a now fixed Avery and a now fixed 12 to some degree.
Yeah.
You both have mechanical arms now.
Oh, 12 is
is-
not wearing his prosthetic arm. He
Yeah.
left it in the.
Well, that's a
Left it in the
choice that
wagon.
you made in
It
Canna's
is.
presence, and Canna understands.
Yeah.
So again,
Oh yeah.
the primary problem with both of Avery and 12 in Canna's mind has been fixed. So he now asks them a very simple question after whatever you said.
Also, by the way, if you guys didn't bring this part up, Gary and Core asked if 12 wanted to get a like special piece of something made for
Yes.
from his dinosaur things. If not, he was just gonna pay you the 700.
Yeah, and he
Right.
insisted on not getting a cool thing. Instead, he just wanted money.
Yeah. Who just wants fucking money, right?
There shouldn't be anything wrong with that.
What a freaking
There is
loser.
nothing wrong.
You're in a fantasy world and all you want is money?
I mean,
Gotta have a
I'm
cool
sorry.
sword.
I'm sorry, but if it's fucking money, you need to disinfect that shit.
Oh God.
I don't. I'm still
Does this have
don't
something to
even
do
know
with-
what kind of weapon 12 uses. I've been playing 12 this whole time, being like, I don't know who this guy is.
Then Avery walks in.
Yes.
12.
Okay.
12 trying to. This guy was just. I'm trying to get back into it. This guy was berating me and Canna.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Canna
basically
turned-
it basically took me forever to realize that Core is like not related to the
37
family, but
episodes,
like
not know what weapon you're roasted. Thank you, Rock.
one
No,
way or the
okay,
other.
I have a trident. It's just in the back of my brain. I'm like, is this the weapon he would use? Especially now that he changed his
Hey,
entire
I got
class.
inspiration, you guys. I'm gonna kill you
Oh
today.
god, DM inspiration?
Today.
TPK.
Who was it? Who gave Dono
It was
inspiration?
Rock.
How could you do this? Oh my god.
Here,
That was weird.
12. We'll rewind a little bit to the haggle of the. Let me make you a cool item.
Mhm.
Can I get a sword?
Can I get a sword? Well, so this guy's known me and Canna since we were children.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, he had met you when you were children. He didn't really know you.
Oh, all right, never mind.
Like,
Just
it was
give me
like a situation where he was hired, like, he was asked by favor of your parents. So it's like, oh, I'm an uncle that you met when you were, like, fucking.
He's the weird
Two.
uncle that you only really met once.
Yeah, but, like,
You know
it
what?
should have
Everybody
been a
in your family
memorable
acts like you
time,
should know
but.
him.
Can you? I'll ask him. What is his name again? Let me write it down.
Uncle D's.
Is your freaking favorite NPC?
Me?
No.
I've never met this man. I was not around when he was around, apparently.
What? When you were Merc, you met him at least once.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right, what's his name?
G- Professor
Garion?
Garion Core.
Garion Core. I will look at Garion
Mm-hmm.
as he's spitting out all these. I'm like, can you make these like arrow tips?
Dino scale arrowhead.
Arrow tips? Arrowheads?
I certainly can, though that would be a bit of a waste. I never
Alright,
quite
sorry, that was a bad
understood.
idea.
No. I've never quite understood not why. Well, okay, so magical ammo is more of
Yes.
like a base level, beginners kind of practice thing. Because why would you want not magical ammunition when you could just have a magical bow
Okay, can you
that
make
shoots magical ammunition?
Can you make a bow out of these?
Yeah, I could make a beast slayer bow.
Okay. Let's try that.
I don't know how you're going to fire a bow.
What? What?
You have one
Looks
arm.
down. I can do this thing. And he like tries to summon the phantom arm. What were we saying? I have it written down.
Yeah,
It was
it's
some
a
sort of roll I had to
it's
do
a
until I
believe
perfect
it's your
it.
wisdom.
Yes, it is my wisdom.
So it's a wisdom roll. Oh yeah, Rock. So you know 12 doesn't have an arm. And
23.
Avery doesn't have an army.
Yeah. Well, Avery
Avery
does
has an
have
arm now.
Avery's
has
got
an
a
arm
cool
now.
robotic arm. 23 will definitely summon the arm.
Yeah, I summon this like kind of see-through phantom arm, and I can move it around a little bit. I'm like, it takes some practice. I'm still getting the hang of it, but I could do it.
Garion just like looks at you with an old man face. Just like. Would you like to practice with a bow? I have a training area as you see Avery
can
like cut
just-
off the head of a fucking doll.
I think no, it's fine.
So you want a bow?
I want a bow.
Have you ever fired a bow? Are you
Oh yeah,
proficient
absolutely.
with a bow? Do you
Yeah,
have a bow currently?
I have a crossbow.
See, a crossbow makes sense.
I just. I mean, am I proficient in bows? I feel like
I
I
don't
am.
fucking know, dude. This
Are
is
you
just
you're
proficient in
proficient.
martial weapons?
Yes.
Yes, then you are proficient in bows.
All right. Yeah. Give me a bow.
So
Excuse me,
you-
sir.
So, do you want like a short bow, or a long bow, or a crossbow?
Oh, long.
Or would you like a
Bow.
harpoon gun?
I No, we don't spend that much time on the water. I'll do. I can't lie. My Zog in my brain is like, that's an option. Like,
Harpoon cannon, yeah.
I have a net gun in fucking Inquisition.
Yeah.
See, I imagine a goddamn like a harpoon gun is like just spear, cord, gun, fire, and retrieve. Like,
Yes.
that would be amazing.
No, just a.
I
just a
could if
longbow.
also you have some kind of a weapon, maybe like somewhere else. What, like we could make it an unpersonal one.
A what?
Make me a history check.
Okay.
I'll try to hint to something.
I have advantage on those. Thank God I have advantage on those.
Why do you have advantage on so many things?
Avery
That's
cuts
just
off
a
the head of another
Blood
dummy.
hunter thing.
Blood hunters are cool.
I did 18 plus 6.
18 plus 6. That's
24.
24. You could get a weapon and strap it to your cart.
Can I
Something for defense.
I thought we already had a weapon on our.
Did you guys ever fix
just-
that thing?
get a bow?
I don't think you guys ever fixed the ballista
we
that you
had
have
to.
up top.
We
I know I
Okay.
stuck. I had one of those like little things that turned the ballista to fire force bolts instead of actual bolts. That's
Yeah.
on it.
That's on
yes.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Which means that we didn't have to fix the physical part because it just is magical now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay, cool. So, all right. So,
Is this a dumb choice?
no, there's no dumb choice.
I just feel very berated. I'm sorry.
Avery tosses
just-
their whip to Abner and says,
Oh,
"Try that."
I try to whip a mannequin. Is it
Wait,
a martial
what did
weapon?
you just
Would I
call
have-
him?
Yeah, it's just a whip.
Have you called him
Okay.
Abnir this entire time?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a nat one.
I think.
When I refer to him out of character, I do call him 12, but in character,
Yes,
it's always Abner.
Why do they call you Abnir?
I don't. I had my name taken from me, and they have given me the name Abner, and it makes me happy.
Just all all of them, or just
I have told some people to call me Abner. I'm like, it's like trying on a hat for the first time. Like the first time you buy a fedora, and you're like, am I a fedora person?
fedora's a no person.
Oh, well,
Nobody
a-
should be wearing a fedora.
like a beanie? like a bright white beanie?
12. I think I think Dr. Core here is just being very facetious.
I don't.
His eyes open.
So, Garion, as you're telling him this, is just like, I just don't, and then, like, just looks at you, Avery, and I need you to, and like, insight wise, he's just like, shoot you a glance.
Wait, what do
Insight.
I get on the insight? Do I need to roll an insight? 13. 25.
My God. Was that a 15 plus 10?
I'm messaging you it.
Oh, fun. Over table, Deadly. I hate this incarnation of your name. It's so bad. I look at it and I look at it and it just hurts. But in game, Canna will see this conversation happening between Garion and 12, and then we'll see Avery come in, toss a whip into 12's. There you go. Toss a whip into 12's hand, and like we're all four of us are just standing there now.
Yes.
Yeah. Just chilling in a circle, square-like thing.
Yeah, and I'm just look back and forth between 12 and Avery, and I'm sure I catch like a hint of something. Not a hint of something. Like it's been piled on now for a couple of sessions that I just have not acknowledged. And I tried to bring this up in free roleplay when you stepped away last time, but we ended the episode shortly after that point. So I ask again, looking at 12 and Avery, I say, okay, what is this? Like,
A whip?
no, 12.
And
I
then
need you
they-
to.
All right, Rihanna, calm
need-
down.
I need both.
Riri up in the house. I'm kidding.
There's got to be some nays
What?
up in there too.
I love that, like, the fucking words put nene as mayonnaise.
The captions, the subtitle.
Is mayonnaise
Gotta get some, gotta get some
people
nene
that
on my
can't hear
sandwich.
anything that are reading
Gotta
their
get some-
captions, just like, why are they talking about mayonnaise?
Gotta get some nene on my sandwich.
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Okay.
Horseradish is not an instrument either. We're so far off track.
Ask the damn
Reel it
question,
back in,
Dippy.
guys.
You've been trying to say it since the beginning of the session.
What is this? What are you two together?
Elves?
You've been talking a lot behind my back. I can kind of, I'm not very appreciative of it. I just, I want to know how to treat you two.
Canna, are you asking for unresolved issues in your own personal life?
12 is my brother. I don't want him to end up like I did.
Oh.
It's a dead serious face.
Yeah.
I realize there's a commonality that you hooked onto when you met each other. And you have been so helpful, Avery. You truly have. I need to know that you're gonna prioritize my brother over anything else if this is what this is gonna turn into.
12 is just like physically, I was gonna say pale white. He's a pallid elf. More white?
He goes purple.
Right.
He goes purple.
He's purpling.
Wait.
From all people to make that comment.
I know.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Have you
Huh?
seen their characters? Fucking.
No, their character, yes.
Yeah.
The
Wait,
human
what?
being.
What happened?
Check the Zoom. I'm not even gonna read it
Chat.
out loud. We don't need to draw attention to it. They look like they're dying. Everyone knows who it is now. You can look on camera and see who the fuck made me break. Don't choke, please. I like having you around.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
12 before Avery can say anything, 12 is going to like look at Canna and be like, I really hope Avery puts Avery before anything else. And he looks at Avery like I feel like that's reasonable. I don't know. We're not.
This feels like a conversation I shouldn't be a part of, and leaves.
It's your shop.
Well, you are.
I'm sorry.
We're outside. It's whatever. And he goes.
Here's the dragon scale. The
he
dino scales.
slowly begins to walk away.
Avery reaches over and takes off their new arm, walks over and just drops it into Canna's hands.
Fucking heavy.
I have an 18 Constitution. I can hold on to this thing.
Constitution don't mean
Constitution.
shit about.
I have a 13 Strength. I can hold on to this. No problem.
I can hold on to this for a little bit.
I have an 18 strength.
Just like, nice arm.
Nice biceps, bro.
They lean in really close to Canna. Walkers don't have a tendency to give up body parts.
Well, that answers half of my question. Hands it back.
They put it back on.
Detachable arm hand.
Detachable penis.
God
I
damn it.
don't know if that's a word that we're
Damn
allowed
it.
to use.
No,
Penis? You
Oh.
should totally be allowed to use that word.
one way or the other.
I love that, like, it won't say it for the freaking
The subtitles.
for the
It just said
subtitles.
detachable
It says
weenie.
penis.
All right.
As they put it back on, they look at Canna.
You're not gonna try to put my brother in a cult or a house or a coven or a order of mystic beings that have like lasers shooting out of their eyes. You're not gonna take him away from me. Are you?
I think that's more of my decision than Avery's.
And I like am not looking at 12's face when I say that. I'm looking at Avery first, and Canna knows what he said.
What I said what I know.
I am not her.
Okay.
I have saved all of your lives. Multiple times. And by Fey law, I am well within my rights to call life debts.
That something you want to do? Did you have a high enough insight not to backseat DM? You would say 12 is asking this very like trying to break the tension, like kind of shit-eating grin on his face, more than like nervous you're going to do it before like this turns into does 12 not trust me or anything like that.
Only if you wish it. Avery looks around. Yes. I'm going to the car now.
I'm gonna figure out what's going on with this bow. We have the feast tonight.
Right before they leave, they turn and look back to Canna and go, again, I am not her. And they walk off to the cart to go find the others.
Hey, Canna, what was that?
Nothing. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, I mean, I keep myself pretty level-headed, wouldn't be the right word, but not mad. Like, I was never worried about somebody stealing you from me. Go spread your wings. Be you. Is that something you're freaked out about right now?
There's just a really blank look on Canna's face. There's normally, like, you can tell that his scales kind of like, they shift on his body a little. You know, they can stand up on their ends when he's scared, you know, whatever. His face is smoother than you have ever seen it be. Almost like every scale has battened down to so tightly to his skin that he's uncomfortable in it. I don't know. I thought I knew what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And then everything changed in the course of one night, one interaction, one kiss. I thought I could trust her. And now I don't know what I want to do about anything. You are the thing that I have been focusing on because... Shut the fuck up. I'm closing
Stop.
the Zoom chat.
Good.
Shut the fuck up. Stop it.
I typed it with a straight face. I'm here. I'm in this moment with you. Dippy, me and you, we're in this together.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hey,
dadly am not
Canna.
going anywhere.
You hear from the mansion.
Huh?
Canna, you wouldn't happen to know a little turtle folk person that isn't me, but like likes flowers?
Oh my god, Shovel's still missing.
I was about to say, Canna hears that, but in response to 12, or not in response, I guess he didn't really say anything yet. He just finishes off with, You have been my focal point for the last 3 weeks, and when I let my guard down, I wasn't here. You almost died. What does that say about me? And then he hears... Hmm?
Oh.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say you need a new focal point because ever since we were kids, I've done stupid shit. I was the one jumping off rocks. You were swimming at the bottom, making sure I didn't drown. I was the one climbing trees. You were the one setting up a campfire so I could warm up. Which is weird, because we always said, 12, the older brother. And here you were. Broken arm. Canna's the first one to go get help. I'm lost in the woods. Canna knows where the fuck to go. You've been that for a lot of people. Lost my cat. Canna finds it. The shopkeep isn't running how it should. Canna knows how to fix it. I love and appreciate every second of you being you. As my brother, as a member of society, and as probably one of the most liked, if not the top most liked from our town. I can help as much as I can, but you're not gonna figure out you while staring only at me.
You begin to hear the grunting noises of Dr. Gary and Cora walking closer.
Canna shakes out of it.
Probably hear a little, or you feel a little snug in your scarf.
Squire, you're back.
Master 12?
Yes.
You don't really own a cat, do you?
No?
Thank God.
Okay. Squire, we'll debrief after. All right.
Fantastic. I have questions.
I have questions. So.
Not really, just concerns. I don't want to die.
Okay, I'm sorry, bud.
I mean, I'm not going. Fuck. Gary and Cora eventually makes it to you because you weren't walking towards him in any way. He hands you a scroll that has a little flower on it that is wrapped around it, holding it closed. And on the very end, it says to Canna.
A turtle that...
It is
Shovel?
a fire lily that is on it.
And I look at that and I say, shovel. And I...
It's a tiny little note. It says, Dear Canna, I'm safe. Big misunderstanding. Nonnelly's really nice. I can see what you think of, like, what you see in her. I know it might be hard, but maybe give her a call.
What was the name that was used?
What? Or, did I say Nonnelly or Naughty? What? Wait. Oh, Islin. Sorry. Fucking shit. I was thinking of a wrong NPC. My bad.
I was about to say, that's an NPC I don't recognize.
I'm sorry.
And
It's Islin. I was thinking of an old NPC from a past campaign.
Oh my god, yeah. Anyway,
Okay, sorry.
so... I am safe.
I'm safe.
Huge misunderstanding. Islin is nice. It might be hard, but maybe give her a call. And I just look and I'm like...
Also, I'm traveling. Now.
Shove that note into my robe pocket, my inner robe pocket. I don't have sending, do I?
By the way,
no.
You
By
have
the
the
way,
orb.
just so everybody knows,
Shrine
I
orb.
got consent from Raquel on the 18th of August in 2023 to be able to do that.
My god. Jesus, you've been waiting to pull this trigger for a while, apparently.
Dude, there
Okay.
are so many fucking things I've been waiting on. It's gonna be years before some of the shit that I have planned goes through.
Huge misunderstanding might be hard. And I look back at 12 because I didn't move too far. And I'm just like, Shovel and Islin are safe.
Who's Islin again?
The girlfriend.
My
Oh,
love
my
interest.
bad. My bad.
Fiance.
Okay.
No, I don't know. No, actually, no. Maybe. If he ever says yeah.
That's good.
And I just go up and I give 12 a big hug.
Okay. You feel, for the first time in a long time, a 2-armed hug from 12 because of how good his phantom arm is.
It is a
coming in,
little
and
cold,
it's like,
the other hand. It's like...
it is cold, but it is
it's
like,
like
resistant to
big,
cold damage, baby.
big squeeze, like bear hug. 12 is really excited he gets to fully hug you now. And, like giant, like real, like back cracker.
So who's taller between the two of you?
I think 12.
I wrote myself down as 5'9".
Oh.
I wrote myself down as like 6'2".
Yeah.
Avery is taller.
That's
Oh
okay.
yeah. Yes, Avery is definitely.
It's okay. I've been told that in the LGBT community, height doesn't matter. It's just butts. I think
the
12's got a
internet
nice
was
ass.
made to be full of pictures of bottoms, so
So Aluja, take note of that. If we do a full body, 12 has to be like caked. Okay.
I can draw juicy booty if you need me to.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, all my characters, fat ass, like all of them.
Are we talking like David Beckham, or are we talking like? Oh,
Like we're
God.
talking like Miss Elastigirl.
Oh
Oh,
my god. Caked up.
no problem. I can draw that. That ass.
Great, now I need to add fat ass to my AI props for 12.
And that's fat with a PH.
PH,
Yeah.
not an
Yeah.
F.
It means pretty hot and tasty.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I thought it was pretty hot and tempting. Like temptations.
You
Wow,
need to
I've-
listen to Eureka O'Hara.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Alright.
12 is
you
gonna.
feel a tear rush down your shoulder
Mhm.
as it like comes from his eye down his face down your shoulder, and I just like I have to go see someone about a call, and I like turn and I
About a
like say,
horse?
"Whoa, you're still here."
12 will hang out. Oh,
Are you talking to Avery?
No, Avery
Avery's
left.
gone.
I'm talking about Cora.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah.
12 will hang out and just whatever he can to do to help with the bow making process. Like he's just there until the dinner tonight.
Okay. So, unless anybody
Can I
has...
use your
yeah.
sending stone?
I don't have one. I'm
No,
sorry.
Core. I'm talking to Core.
Oh, high or low?
Fucking Christ. Low.
No.
You've heard of yes and. Now get ready for no.
Now get ready for no, but.
No, it's just no.
It's just
Man,
no.
they think no means yes and get lost means take me. I'm yours.
Lost means take me. I'm yours. Jesus.
Don't worry, Shorty here can explain it to you.
Shorty.
Oh yeah? What if I told you about playing nice with other kids? Get back. I got soap and I'm not pretty.
Oh my god.
I can quote that movie like nobody's business.
Anyway,
You guys know that my son's named the...
Milo?
Yeah.
Milo, James, Thatch.
He's only got the first.
Trust me, you don't want to know. You
To
told me.
whoever
and I
took
did-
the L from the motor pool sign, haha, we are all very amused.
All right, shall we continue?
Well, if Core isn't
Yeah.
letting me use his phone, then I'm going back to the feast.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick around the cart until the feast because I've done everything I want to do.
Okay, cool. So you get to sit in that anxiety of that you need to make a phone call for a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we are going to go to the feast, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to eat ass. Okay, what?
Oh my god. What? What?
What?
I mean, if I have to.
I'm here to kick bubblegum and chew ass, and I'm all out of ass.
It's time to kick gum and chew ass.
All right.
And I'm all out of
Fucking Duke Nukem.
kick him.
All right.
What in
You
the
guys-
world?
Oh, I don't have freaking. I haven't been sharing my music this entire time. Advanced. There you go. I've been playing music.
Wow. Awesome. So was there like really sad music under me in 12
it was
interaction
like,
at least?
It was like freaking. You guys were out in the field.
Every year, millions of brotherly pairs are torn apart by.
Okay. All right. Baby. Okay.
Canna's putting on his party duds
Yeah.
that he got.
You guys gonna look spiffy tonight?
He got like the party outfit a little while
Yeah,
ago. I
that's right.
think I still have.
I think
that.
everybody kept theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We paid for all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a
I
lot
didn't
of-
have a party outfit. I brought the shit I had from home.
Which
You-
is
I
still
forgot
nicer than our
that
party
shit.
outfits.
You
Yeah.
listen, you have the like what is it, royalty background? You have nice
Yep,
like
I know.
yeah. So,
Let me see.
By the way, since you know Siggy's new, how about everybody say what their nice thing is that they're wearing? And Siggy, you can
I
tell
just
us
pulled
what
up
yours
my
looks like.
picture of it.
No, it's like me pulls up picture, so I can accurately describe this.
So, Canna normally wears like a robe, like a simple, like a wizard's robe, or so something that's comfortable. There are and a belt.
No belt. Wow,
Yeah,
it's really
Well,
leaving
here,
a lot for
it's
the
like-
imagination, huh?
kind of like a robe and an iron band around his neck, and a simple undergarment underneath, and a belt where he keeps his flask and his and a sword, or not a sword, a dagger, and his magnifying
Yeah,
glass.
there's a sword.
One way or another. And he has a good robe that's like aquamarine, like what is it, seafoam green.
Mm-hmm.
His party duds are a red undershirt, a solid red undershirt, a white double-breasted coat with ruby buttons and yellow trim, a yellow shoulder cape attached with a ruby, whatever it is, like a brooch, white slacks, and big, audacious leather white boots with yellow gold plates emblazoned on the front, like attached to the front of the boots, and a yellow leather fringe along the top. And I have a picture of that. Ooh, I have a picture of that here.
Give me
There it is.
a second. All right. So, I don't. Let me. Is it in the Discord? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Yes, I remember this. Very dashing. Go to the previous episode and watch it because I'm not posting that shit right now. Theater of the mind, baby. Let's go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Which
Who's
reminds
next?
me, I need to do an AI image of.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Everybody roll. See who gets the highest number. I know Dippy went first, but you know.
Can I just say
I
I
roll
go
back.
last because I'm going late?
Yeah.
All right.
3.
So
3.
Dippy, I'm gonna message you.
9.
9. Wow.
I'll do Discord.
I was about to say. Onward.
Lux, what'd you get?
I got an 18.
Hey, look at you. You get to go. Now you get to go first. Using all the good rolls on that.
Yeah.
If it's an indication
Yeah.
of like how your day's gonna go, you know.
Well, hopefully.
All right. So, what does your character look like?
Okay, hold on. I just found it.
Good.
There. So. Okay, it popped up. So she is in like a. Kind of like a tube top.
Oh, Dippy, never mind. I found it in our
With
chat.
sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
and she's kind of looking like. Would you say that? I don't want to say genie, but like.
Sophisticated belly dancer.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. It's all purple and just gems and just
Accessories.
Oh yeah, because we incorporated gems.
Yes.
It was like a gem crafter event. A lot.
Yep.
Right. I believe
So,
next is Siggy. Siggy, what are you wearing?
So I would have pretty much had something from home, and since I have a bit of a high-end family background, I'm wearing basically what would be considered kind of like a feminine Viking dress. It comes down to pretty much floor length. She's got a band across her waist. She's got some Nordic embroidery towards the bottom, and instead of the fur that you see in the picture, her wings are draped across her almost like a cape.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
Alright, Avery.
So Avery, sorry, 1 second. I need to update this photo to reflect Avery's new arm, but I'll do that later.
You got a dope ass arm.
We have a dope ass arm. Avery is wearing something akin that they would have seen at like a party in the Feywild. It's toga-esque, so it goes straight across their chest, pinned up onto one shoulder, very flowing and drapery with high details around the kind of almost skirt to the bottom fringe, and it's a very soft, luxurious fabric. You generally have only seen them wear their armor that has the crest of the Court of Night Sky, or just like a tank top and some baggy pants whenever they're just lounging around. Here, this is them definitely cleaning up, and you see basically they're dressed in a way to display the copious numerous amount of Fey tattoos that's over their body. With in the back, you can see the peak of the edge of a scar coming across their back. Luxurious jewels, cuffs, 2 cuffs on their hands, with large flashy stones. Underneath are 2 bangles with runes on them. Everything is just kind of accentuating color-wise their connection to the Court of the Night Sky, but nothing that overtly says it.
I think pastel. Our friend came in the chat. They said
There you go. There's a picture.
yes, they got a titty showing too.
There you go.
And
They
I was
have
like,
no nipples, actually.
I want
you would have
everyone
nipples.
to have, like, Avery is like heavily tattooed, by the way. They got tattoos running up the back of their legs too. So
Yes. They fucking decked out. All the characters sound good so far. Yes. And then at the so 12 is running late. All of you are seated
Yes.
to the what would be considered like you are put into a banquet hall type area. This is also doubles as the dining hall, where you have like your different bench seatings and stuff like that. You have all these individuals and guards and townsfolk that have. Actually, no, it wouldn't be the banquet hall. It would be like literally like the center of the castle walls area, so the inner area of the castle. They have cleared out the area except for like they can't move the buildings and stuff like that. But they have set up benches and not picnic tables, etc. But then there is a stage that is set where you have the royal family up above, and then there are the honorary guests that are just below, but you are raised about 2-3 feet off the up in the air, and all of you are displayed there except for Siggy. You are given a spot next to the royal family, being that you yourself are also within like nobility, so you are allowed to dine with them, and you are a good friend. And such past this. Oh wait, the music changed. You can see what is the queen for the. Actually, no, wait, they would come in a little bit later. The dining has not begun. The queen and king have not shown up quite yet. And their son has not quite entered, but you've seen a young boy that is walking around. Lux, you do recognize this boy. He stands next to what is a massive white wolf, winter wolf, which you can see that are scattered about upon the field that are eating raw meats and bones and such like that, having fine feasts and things along with everybody else. And here off to the distance, the sound of Maribel, who is chomping on some delicious apples and fine hay that has been given to her out along the way, where you can see the torch and candlelight just barely silhouette her body along with the cart in the background. You can see that there has been some repairs that have been done to the cart as you guys have been here. That some of the wood has been replaced and such like that, almost to like a T of what your parents have. It's almost like the individual that may have taught them how to do it has taught individuals here how to repair wagons of the same. There are other individuals. There are Goliaths, half-orcs, halflings, catlings, tabaxis. Now, all of the sorts. There are different villagers. You see, what is? Oh goodness, what is the name? Davis Stoneedge, that you saw earlier. He raises a glass to you and 12. As you see him up there, as a thank you for your day's work. For today, even if it wasn't exactly everything that he needed it to be. He's still grateful that he was honored by the heroes of the bridge. As time goes by, you guys are given food. You have a massive spread of what is like giant boar, pocketeer, and other fine and extravagant meats. There are veggies that have come all over the place, and there is a small bowl that is next to it is a hot liquid that is next to what is a charcuterie of fruit that anybody that has like a high education within the common world or is like royalty can look into this. They can make an insight check. So I would say.
I'm sorry. Repeat the question.
So anybody.
I was about to say, can you turn the music down a little?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize it was that loud. My bad.
Just a hair.
Okay. Anybody that has like a high intelligence into the common world and are of like royalty would be able to make a history check on what this is.
So Avery's out.
Yeah, Avery's out. Sorry.
I have high intelligence.
Yes. And you went to school.
Yes. Oh, fuck.
Siggy, you can make a roll as well.
You said history?
Yeah.
26.
Good lord.
Ooh.
19 plus 7, 26.
What'd you
Whenever you want 12 to show up, just let me know.
get? Okay.
I got an 8. I
An
rolled
8?
a 2.
Siggy, you're just like, I don't know about this. This is a little bit different. Not exactly what mom and dad would make. Canna, this is melted chocolate.
Oh.
This is
I remember
this
when
is
you
a
first
very
invented
expensive dish.
chocolate.
Very
Chocolate fondue.
okay.
Canna's plate is immediately filled with seafood and greenery. Seafood, greenery, and a hefty portion of chocolate fondue-ified stuff.
Okay. 12. As you find yourself walking through town, making your way back to what is the castle walls. You were being escorted by your guard.
I just like, I imagine like I kind of am greasy and gross from working in the shop, like trying to help what I can with building the bow. I'm like, I'm late. Is there like a nice clothing store between here and the castle?
Yes. I do not know if it will be completely open, but I'm sure for you, maybe. Okay, come here. And he takes you to what is Needle and Thread. It is a small shop that is clearly like, it is almost like it's just an alleyway that stretches downwards, or just not through towards another part of a building. As you enter into the alleyway, it almost feels like within like Harry Potter when they go to Sirius Black's
like
place.
Diagon Alley.
Opens
Oh,
up.
okay, yes.
As you enter in, gets big. As you can see, what is a normal-sized, human-looking individual with massive fairy wings on their back. As they greet you and say, "Why, hello there. How may I be of service to you today?"
I just need something like now. I can't get it fitted unless you know how to do that magically very quick.
There's surcharge, but yes.
I
I also
want
have some
something.
magical clothing.
What does that do?
It just fits you.
It just fits me. Okay.
Like-
Do you have black and red?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Okay.
How much is it?
Okay, well, let me see here.
I also was not expecting to run this. I thought I would just show up and you would take my gold later.
Oh, yeah, freaking whatever. Yeah,
No, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. You're the DM.
I mean, how much gold do you got?
I did. Huh?
Damn.
Give me that
Damn.
money, boy.
Oh,
Inventory. Oh, damn. You got a shitload
Hey,
of gold.
don't look at my inventory. Don't look at my gold. My little dragon hoard that I'm collecting.
Wait, you have... Okay. I'm like, you have glamored studded leather armor. You can just make it look whatever you want.
I'll just post now what I'm gonna be wearing.
Okay. So you
what?
get fitted, go for it. It's 200 gold.
Oh shit. All right, fine.
Yeah.
And 12 shows up late. The festivities are going on in a like
Ooh,
matte
damn.
black, gray pinstripe kind of like leather jacket.
Damn.
With no
My God.
undershirts.
Okay, those images are hot. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
No undershirts, and for everyone that like has known 12 for like, especially Avery and Canna and Lux, you would probably know this too. I don't think Sid, what the fuck is your name? It's not Sylvie. What is
Siggy.
Siggy? Siggy. Siggy, you might not know this about 12, that he normally has the scarf that's covering his tattoo. He is very like opened collar, kind of pointed up, and his scarf is draped around his shoulders. His the bright red tattoo is very much just out on display. He is not hiding it at all. As he walks into the party late and grabs the first wine glass he can see and starts just kind of milling his way through the crowd.
I will say this is very like German Viking-esque aesthetic feast. Not really like
Milling.
Not regal-ish.
yeah, not like super like chandelier above. Like, you guys are out in kind of the courtyard area of the castle because it's been an invitation to everybody and such. So,
Ah. Well, anyway, he grabs himself a drink and he is mingling without making his way to anybody in the party himself. He is just kind of being amongst the crowd.
Okay. So you talk and such like that. If you want, make me a charisma roll.
Sure.
See if you get any extra information while you're out and about.
I just rolled in that one.
Oh,
Rough.
That is fucking hysterical because normally it's the other way around. I just rolled a dirty 20.
Ooh,
Wow.
damn. Something nasty in the water right there.
As
That is a tainted 20.
and I will say as well, 12 is introducing himself to everyone he meets as Abnir.
Okay. Oh. Okay. High or low?
I did. Why?
Just tell me.
High.
All right. Okay.
We're only
cool.
shooting for high numbers here. Go big or go home.
There's some people that are just like, oh, how'd you get that name? Is that your mother
it was a
that chose
gift.
that one? It was a gift. Oh, fabulous. Now, I truly hope that individual is great. Yes, fantastic name, I think. Honestly.
Yeah. I'm sorry, your name? You don't have to give me your name, Donald. We don't have to do this whole thing.
Mine.
We don't have to do this, Donald.
No,
It's
I'm
okay.
not doing this.
Okay, yeah,
But
we're
you get
not
like
doing
some
this.
individuals that are just like they
Yeah.
ask like where you got the name from and such like that. If you want to be completely honest, you can. But,
I say I'm doing that party thing of like I will say a gift. I'm doing that like talk about yourself. I'm gonna ask you questions.
Yeah.
Like
okay, you get to know people within the
Yeah.
town. You gain some knowledge and history about everything. It's almost like you are doing like I don't know, like just investigative work while in a party situation. You get a little bit of small talk. You learn about some shops that are in the place that you that maybe you want to take Avery
he's
to.
fucking both their husbands.
Yes.
And they were roommates.
They were-
Yes, and she's not even married.
How? I mean,
It's just all old Vine
yeah,
quotes.
it's just
2 Dr. Peppers?
they were 5 feet apart.
Shabakadu?
But she still got pregnant.
God damn it.
The noble knight Free Shabakadu is here.
Shavakadu? banging the.
All right, we're done.
She
I
told
got
him to
water
keep his
Malone.
grades up. She told him to keep his grades up, so he taped his report card to the ceiling.
If I don't do my homework, we will go to McDonald's. All right, I'll stop.
We're
Donald,
going
let's
to
move on.
we're going to McDonald's if I don't do my work.
You eventually, as you guys have this mingling and such like that, now eventually you hear the sounds of trumpets from behind you. You go, announcing the Queen and King of Silvercrest entering now. Like some little tiny gnome individuals that got this high pitched
Squid.
voice.
Squint tentacle hanging out of mouth as he looks up.
Everybody stands from their seated positions. The sound goes completely silent as you begin to see what is 2 royal individuals, the king and queen of Silvercrest. The queen is dressed within a beautiful winter wolf-like coat with the head hooded down, dressed with some adornments of her fine weaponry that she has. She has this dagger or short sword that has teeth and fangs that come off of the back of the blade, allowing it to be double-sided but very dangerous. You see what is she is dressed within the colors of her people, which is blue, or which is purple and silver. Beautiful as it shimmers with her white hair, and her you can see what are 2 ears that pop from the very top of her head. Her hair is volumed, like just like fucking voluminous, as it is well kept, freshly like it looks like it was almost curled in such a way, but the waves go down into these beautiful little. It's almost like a snow-top mountain.
80s big hair.
Yeah. The wolf cut, if you will.
Damn.
And then you see what is the king, who is this chiseled jaw, long-haired individual that goes down to his chest, freaking looking little bit of scruff upon the face, as you can see what is him dressed within a beautiful purple coat, pea coat, with a button-down white shirt underneath, with a little silver handkerchief in the pocket. He has what is fine slacks and shoes there where the buttons and laces are both purple and silver. They are extremely well kept, look fantastic, and one of the most noticeable things about the king is his almost pearlescent blue eyes. And you begin to hear people whisper slightly, and as they enter in to the city, or into the area, they stand, or they climb the stairs to the top of the stage, take their seats. They look down. You see the queen look down. Say, "Victor, get up here." And you see the little boy that's been walking around talking to people with the giant wolf come up. The wolf comes to the side, and you can see, at that ground, what is a large bed, like dog bed, that is put next to the seat of the son. He spins around, sits, and you just see what is this massive wolf that sits upon the stage next to this royal family.
Armando.
I will say one more thing. Though they are beautiful, when you stare at the queen for too long, you get this feeling of something terrifying about her, and this like demand of not just respect from her, as she speaks and says, "You may all be seated and enjoy the feast. We are here to celebrate our heroes and our guests, and friends of our kingdom. Let us begin." And music begins to pick up again. They sit down, and you guys are now able to have a conversation with the king and queen if you want. You can listen into things that they may talk about, look around the party if you wish, whatever you want to do. But you guys are being celebrated right now. You can ask questions, you can mill about if you want.
So you mentioned a seating arrangement when we got here of like...
You guys are on the stage. Now, so imagine like a massive long table where each one of you are given a seat. There's food in front of you, like within Viking halls and such, and like England and English kind of things where it's like all the seating down below, and then you have the royalty and guests and such like that off to the side. Yes, please.
This is rather exquisite.
Out of game, I have a guess as to who that was. I can't remember her name, but I know I can tell by the way fantasy is.
Yeah, I didn't have
Jumping up
anything to
and
do with
down.
that wolf hood at all. I didn't kill the wolf, technically.
Oh dear. Somewhere off in the distance, there's just an old man just like, what are you talking about?
All right. So some of the is there anything that you guys wish to talk to the king and queen about or whatever? They have questions for you guys as well. Lux, you do see you do feel a little like something goes to the back of your head. Like just a little, like almost like a pebble or something like that. Do you turn around?
Yes.
Okay. You look up and you can see Victor and the prince. And he just goes, "I'm sorry."
Don't worry.
"I still am sorry." Okay.
What's up? Don't apologize. It happens.
Well, if I didn't apologize, my mom would would make me have to climb up the mountain. So yeah.
You apologize, that's all that matters.
Victor, what are you doing? Like nothing, mother. As you can see, Victor is like between the ages of like 10 and 12 and such. So you know, Courtier's completely passed out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, this Victor is not the Victor from the last campaign.
No, this is
It's their son.
yes, it's their son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, right. Yeah, I got it.
Dad was mean, but adorable.
What?
Mean but adorable?
Victor. Who was Victor from the last campaign?
The bird.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which was
That's why I'm like, oh, so adorable.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Whew! Anyway.
So
Canna is thoroughly enjoying his food.
Is this
He
the
will
first
respond...
time? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this the first time that Avery has formally met the King and Queen?
oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys can also
Um,
like stand up and go up to them. And
Yeah,
talk
in
and
that
such
case,
like that.
Avery will approach and bow slightly and
The queen nods in agreement and waves you toward them, along with the king. Is there how may we help you? And if I do remember, you are Avery, right? What is your full title?
you just because I made that. That's why you make me say it.
Yeah, do it.
Avery Avantis, Walker of the Court of the Night's Guide, Ward of Queen.
Oh, I haven't heard that last name in a while.
Well, my father certainly does like to cause trouble.
Well,
That's a hell of an underscore.
well,
Yeah.
he does owe us a favor, so
My father owes you a favor.
yes, actually, we did a little job for him. Couple.
And for anyone in the party paying attention, it's probably the first time you've seen Avery give the full kind of like stereotypical feral, fey, mischievous grin to somebody as they go, I would love to hear how you got that out of him.
We did a job for him a while back. Probably, I'd say a little over 20 years ago. Me and my old adventuring party. Not me and my husband here. But way back when I was first starting out in adventuring.
Well, as a representative of the Court of the Night Sky, I would like to formally thank you
For what?
for your hospitality.
Oh,
and
totally. Anytime.
they motion to their arm.
Oh, yes. It's the least we could do. We gave it up to be able to defend our kingdom. I would hope that you would do the same. If anybody were to, you know, give of themselves to defend you.
They mainly incline their head. And, Popper, if they have any questions for Avery, they'll freely answer them, which is not something Avery normally grants people.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Okay. Damn it. I freaking was trying to read you.
They said if the king and queen had questions for Avery, Avery
Oh.
would freely answer them, which Avery does not normally.
What is it? What's something in the Feywild that if I were to travel to it, I must see?
Well, not to sound biased,
No,
but
we went
the
to the
night sky is by far best viewed from my home court. But if you're looking for something rather interesting, I'd suggest the middle.
The middle? How does one get to the middle?
Through various Fey portals. I believe, what was his name? I didn't write his name down. Kuro?
Wait.
The turtle.
Oh, yes.
Garion.
Yeah, Garion.
Yaren might be able to tell you more.
Oh. Do you mean the island? He's never really talked too much about that. Though it is known
can imagine
that that's
so.
where turtles come from. So they keep it very close to heart. Tight-lipped, one might say. Which is quite weird for them as a race. They're always so talkative.
Well, even amongst the Fae, the turtle are odd.
Yes, I would imagine so. Now, if there was a place that I should avoid at all costs within the Feywild,
That's a good. Can I make a history check?
sure.
I mean, I
So-
imagine Avery has rival courts that they're,
Mhm.
but
The
anything. in-
Feywild. Just
Yeah.
don't go.
Yeah, just don't
the
go.
Feywild, don't go. I'm making a history check.
Go for it.
I offered
17.
a piece of fondue apple on a stick as this conversation goes on.
Unless you're giving me advantage on this one.
I'll give you advantage, yeah. It's freaking the Feywild. Go for it.
All right. 22.
Fucking takes it.
No.
Sorry. 23, you said? Or
22.
22. There are a few individual areas. One of the big parts of the Feywild that there is a massive lake that is within the Feywild that connects to the plane of water. As is like once you get there, it's kind of beautiful and everything. You should never go into the water. It's a beautiful place to sunbathe. Never go in the water.
Do I know where exactly is this lake located, or does it shift like everything else?
Yeah, it's the Feywild,
Okay.
baby.
Yeah.
You gotta roll in the D100 chart for that bitch.
Yeah.
Chart.
There is a lake.
At any given
Yes.
time, it could just spawn under you.
I'm in a
It,
lake right now.
It shifts in its location between the various courts and unclaimed Feywild lands. But it's connected to the elemental plane of water, and while very beautiful to visit, you should at all times be leery of any body of water that you encounter in the Feywild, but this lake in particular.
I can't serve.
Even we
No
do not
one
know
brought
what
water.
comes through.
Well, all right. Honey, let's now go to the lake in the Feywild.
There's an entire elemental plane of water. Canna thinks to himself.
Hannah's
Extra-
never asked Avery things about this bullshit.
Mhm.
There's all these different planes of existence.
There's
Yeah,
different
it-
planes
it-
of existence.
In the material world, Canna's very well versed. Extra material, not so much.
Oh, God. All right. We actually do have this. There's a friend that I think, looking at you, you seem more the warrior type. Yes, you are a walker.
Correct.
We've made a friend with an old dragonborn in this island off near the shore of Shell. Emperor, kingdom of Drug is, I believe, the name. It's newly here to the world. I think you two could probably get along good.
We could get along? Is that what you said?
Yes. Either that or you know, fight each other to the death. It's one of the two. Though I think that's in some cultures that is getting along. As she looks to like the Goliaths.
Just should prove interesting.
Honey, do you know? And she's gonna turn to her husband, Caspian, King Caspian. Honey, do you know what's going on about Cosmo and Farron and why they didn't show up today? I believe they're still on their trip. It's been it's starting to get time to concern. I think Farron's in for a bit of a talk to by his lovely missus.
I forgot what the fuck this was. What? Oh, fuck.
But anyway, have you heard of the Angela? She's got her litter due in about a couple weeks now. We need to finish up on those guards being trained and find the higher ranking ones to be able to choose from the litter. Yes, I believe so, but I don't know, she doesn't seem to be too quick to, I don't know, she's not really showing. I don't think it's going to be a large one this time. Well, either way, I still hope, either way, I do hope that she has a healthy birth. Like her sisters have, though she is getting up there. Avery. May I call you Avery? Or do you prefer Walker?
Avery is fine.
Is there any we here within the Silvercrest mount giant winter wolves as our companions with some of the guards here. I don't know if you've ever seen them out and about. You see them here now, but it is our main mount here within the country. It's mostly for our guards and individuals of specialties. Is there any strange creatures such as that within your world? Within the Feywild?
Many.
Many? Really?
What most readily comes to mind are fey wolves.
Ooh. Do describe.
Well, they are much the size of your own winter wolves. However, a few have a more tricky side to them.
Really?
And wild magic follows in their wake.
Interesting. Wild magic.
Bless you.
12.
Yes.
Make me
I'm doing my thing.
make me a perception check with advantage.
Perception. 22.
22.
22.
As you look about and you take in the scenery, you later see, you catch a glimpse in the back portion towards what seems to be a small, or I'd say a medium-sized collection of flowers in a flower bed next to a tree. And you can see what is, it seems like almost a light glimmer from it, and has the shape of a small humanoid as it goes by and disappears.
whatever conversation I'm in, I'm just gonna kind of see myself out of it and go towards it.
Okay. All right. You go towards, and you can see what is a beautiful. God, what was the tree that we chose? I think it was a willow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You see what is a large weeping willow that has a bed of flowers that sprawl across it, matching the colors of the kingdom. Those of there are like white, fucking God, whatever, white and purple. I don't know flowers. I'm not gonna try to
Orchids,
describe.
lilies.
Yes, those thingies. Beautiful, not like all over the place, and you can see, from it, you can feel a connection in this tree towards something that used to be. Not a connection towards you, but like this tree is connected to something.
Yeah.
There is a gentleman that comes up behind you and says, "Oh, you know the tree? You find interest within the Tree of Victory."
It is quite remarkable.
Yes. So as it's been told, at least what I know, I wasn't there for the whole situation. Apparently, it was, it's an old friend that died and for some reason became a tree here, and that's been caretaken within the courtyard of this castle for years now. It's grown beautifully and large, and it towers over quite a few things. And honestly, it's always had a bit of peace towards it.
I don't know if you get to choose your afterlife, but if you do, tree sounds like a great option.
I've never thought of it as that, but I like that. If I get the choice, I'll choose the tree.
I think me too.
All right. I'm trying to think here. Good idea. Lux, you hear a familiar voice enter your head. Say, "You want to get out of here? I've got I've got a spot of tea up in my room. If you want to talk about some things other than being around people." As you hear the sounds, yes. Excuse yourself and meet me in the back door area. The guard's name is Billy. He'll let you in. It's obviously Hulk, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pretty much just do that.
Siggy, how are your parents?
Quite well from the last time I heard from them.
Wow. By the way, when was the last time you heard from them? And why are you out these ways? And how'd you join this party?
Well, oh goodness.
It's been a while since I've seen you.
Did I ever tell you well, this is going to be embarrassing. I tried to get a couple bandits that were trying to rob me while I was out walking.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to get them to stop because I knew they wouldn't like what was going to happen and they didn't want to listen. So I turned into something and kind of sat on one of them.
Turned into something? Is it quite like my transformations?
Yeah, you could say that. I turned in kind of a monstrous owlin of sorts that's on all fours.
Oh, shite. Okay.
That is not what I thought at all.
Well then, that is a situation. Damn. Are you cursed in any way? Is it like troublesome when you change into this creature?
No, I can clearly think every time, and I'm in control.
Well then, a blessing in disguise it is.
Yeah.
But why are you out this way?
To be perfectly honest, parents didn't want me sitting inside my whole life and reading books and keeping to myself, so they basically are just sending me out to kind of find my way and learn stuff about the world instead of just reading books about it.
Well then.
Definitely turned out well so far. I'm, you know how socially awkward I am, and it's been rough, but the folks that I'm with, honestly, I feel comfortable enough to be myself around them, so.
They seem durable too. They did take on a rock and a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to find people like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Durable. Alright, well. Do you need anything on your travels? Are they providing for you?
Oh, honestly, I think we're doing pretty well at the moment. Our cart was banged up a bit, but it's definitely been repaired a bit. Our dire moose is looking pretty well. She's probably eating her fill tonight.
Yes, we did give her a fine assortment of fruits and vegetables that are safe for the digestive system. And we'll honestly fuel her for a while. And
It's good to hear.
regulate herself. You know, a diet of just straight hay can't be good for the stomach.
Absolutely.
You gotta throw some fruits and veggies in there.
We feed her
we
apples
will-
every day.
An apple a day keeps the vet away.
Either way.
12.
Yes.
Oh, you're at the tree. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, no, you're
I-
eating. No, you're not. I just did the whole 12.
While I'm at the tree and there's nobody around, 12 is going to like open up his scarf that he has draped a little bit. I mean,
Fucking little bit of
Squire,
chest
am I
hair
doing
comes
good?
out. Okay.
A little bit. No, he is
Boing.
bald. He is
Clean shaven.
sleek. High speed, no drag.
Okay, fine. Okay.
He is looking at Squire secretly and being like,
Squire-
is this how people socialize at a wedding?
He
Not
has
a
a
wedding,
massive bow
A
tie.
wedding.
Squire is wearing a massive red bow tie to match your scarf.
Oh my god!
That's about as big as his ears. He's like, sir, I think you look dapper.
Hey, thank you. You look phenomenal as well. Am I
Honestly,
doing good with this socializing thing?
I think you're doing great, honestly. I
Okay,
think,
thanks.
I mean, Garyon's not really the greatest person to get advice from, but I think he gave you some solid tips.
Yeah, no, I'm amazed how many people just want to talk about themselves.
Yeah, and it's
crazy.
surprising if you just don't give a fuck.
I know. Like, they ask me a question and I give them like 2 words and then they will say like 100. It's weird.
I have learned so much in just these few days with you.
I'm
I'm gonna
learned
use
so
this
much.
shit on my wife.
I really hope your marriage is okay, buddy.
Squire is married. I fucking
Yeah,
love
Squire is married with kids.
that. Married with kids, and in his spare time, he's just your familiar.
Yeah. 100%.
That's incredible. That is incredible. I love that.
And I would assume this is probably when Avery would find me.
Yeah.
I'll be chit-chatting with Squire for a hot minute.
Do you want to go to Avery? Because I want to do a thing. Okay.
I did
so-
whatever you want to do.
Okay,
I would just
look.
Avery
acknowledging
had.
that-
I will tell you what, because I don't know if you saw it in the chat. Avery had excused themselves
Mhm.
from the king and queen, and they are
Oh.
currently walking through the crowd looking for Abner.
Oh, okay, cool. He did come and sit down, I believe, like when you were eating and such like that, and then he had left. So
Mhm.
I guess. Lux, you go through. You go to the door. There's a dwarven individual that opens up the.
So it's just me and Siggy of the party, like sitting at the table left.
and
at this
12 is,
point.
or Canna is just
Yeah, I'm
chocolate on his face.
enjoying. Well, no, I'm not that messy of an eater. Don't get me wrong. I am enjoying the amount of food that is being presented to me, but I'm also myself in like clean enough order.
Yeah. Like
I will
as you
say
go
that.
to smear it, presentation on your face.
Yeah, I was about to say, just like, bring. Because this is all like different stuff than what he keeps on the cart, and it's nice.
Oh,
And
God, sorry.
does not respond until, like, is enjoying his meal until he is spoken to. So,
Okay.
and if he finishes his meal before he is spoken to, then he will just kind of like, where did everybody go? Like,
Well, there's gonna be like a constant amount of food coming towards you, so you can
Oh,
eat
yeah.
until you are
I'll
a
have my
roly-poly,
fill.
my sir.
I'll have my fill.
Yeah,
Like,
you're gonna get.
Who's Phil?
he's a
He's
friend.
a nice guy down the road.
I'm sure Ink is enjoying the heck out of this
Oh
too.
yeah, he's a.
No, Philip was a shiny nickel.
A girl nickel.
It's just, it's a girl nickel.
Lux, you escape, come up to the room of Hope, and you two exclusively are talking within your minds and having a conversation. She like regales you of certain stories and such. She seems like she might be a little drunk. Is drinking a little bit and is relaxing after finally coming home after a long, like glorious trip. She also goes, by the way, I talked to the cleric that is supposed to help you. She is. What was I saying?
You need to go to bed.
No, never. Are you trying to take me there?
Jesus.
No, I was not.
Oh,
Of all
sad.
of the party
Buffy.
members, of all of the party members, I am always surprised that Lux is the one who has slept with the most people
They
in the
have
party.
the highest charisma, okay?
Yeah.
They're hot. People
Yeah.
are gonna hit on them, okay?
I have an 18 charisma.
I
will let you
know, but
I'm just saying, Lux has the highest body count in that way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
the amount of virgin energy around Hope right now, or around Lux right now. You bunch of fucking virgins.
Oh my god.
Hey.
You gonna confirm it right now?
Avery never said they haven't. They're a
bo-
soldier in the
one body
fucking
count is higher
Feywild.
than the other.
But I will state, there are two different types of body counts, and I think Avery probably has the highest in the other version.
Oh,
No.
no question.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I called ahead. She's left, one of her children in charge for a small spurt, and we'll be here in the morning, tomorrow, 2 days. I'm gonna go lay down in bed.
You do that? Drink plenty of water.
Thank you.
I will have a remedy for you when you wake up.
Fantastic. Also, I don't know. Lovely to have you here. Thank you for sharing this cup of tea. Honestly, it's just nice to have someone where I don't have to move my jaw constantly with. It's
Yes.
so tiring. Also,
Yes.
you're changeling, right?
I am.
Like, she's seen you in your normal
Mhm.
form. She's been in the building and stuff. Did you, like, your form? did you just make it up yourself, or?
It's based off of a friend, but I've changed it since.
Why have I never thought of that? Because you only think of yourself.
Shut up.
But I am slowly showing more of my true self.
Okay. Well, I like it. Keep it up.
I think.
All right.
Now go to bed. Go sleep.
She starts to get undressed and fall asleep on her.
Yep.
Lock the door.
Yes.
Passes out.
I lock the door and walk. Just
You begin to walk down the halls and such. Do you want to look and see if there's anything? Like, I don't know. No, you're walking down the halls. Okay.
Can I do something once I go back down to
Sure.
the party?
Yeah. What do you want to
I'm gonna go find that one guy I was talking with at the bar.
do? Wait. Oh.
Well, I was
God.
completely sober, mind you.
Okay, you gotta remind me because it's been a couple months. Which was the individual that you were talking to?
Hold on.
Look at your notes.
He was a guard, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Oh yes, head of the Knights Guard. Yeah,
Oh my god.
He didn't know who we were at first.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can see that he is on duty right now and is
Aw.
looks at like make me an insight check on him.
I will. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Don't fluff me over this time, die.
You might be getting a little LA or getting
That is a 14.
14. You can see that he's like off giving orders and such like that. He's not quite in the middle of the whole thing, but he's up in like as you pass by in the halls. You're up in the upper part. I believe it's the second floor of the walls where everything is, because it's a 4-story building or castle. I remember talking about that in the last campaign. Second story and third story have it, and then oh no, wait, yeah. Second story is where the throne room is. Third story and fourth are where the bedrooms are. Fourth story also has like the main roof and everything. As you're walking through the hallways down to the second floor, you can see that he is posted above, where he is looking down at everybody, and he has what is like a small speaking stone, not where he's communicating and not telling people to go other ways. Give me a second. It is. Oh. It's a bit charismatic to see a man at work and taking charge of his area. You saw him very flustered before, and this is a man that knows his element of what he's doing.
Okay.
So. Okay.
All right.
Anything that you wish to do?
Wait for him to be done.
Okay. That, you're just gonna sit there for a little bit?
And just people watch.
Okay.
And maybe at the end. Is there a balcony by any chance? Anywhere?
He's on the balcony. So you're able
like
to,
outside?
Yeah, like you're in your second floor. There's a little bit of a balcony that looks over the courtyard and such like that. He is up in not one the like balcony area. Wait, a balcony? Yes. Okay, yeah. I was like,
Right.
I'm saying
so,
balcony so much, I'm forgetting what the word means.
So wait, just for my clarity, Siggy and Canna are still at the party table in the courtyard
Yes.
on a stage in front of like a longer table where the rest of the guests are.
There are like
and the king and the
there are,
queen
like,
are
think like picnic benches set up. Like
yeah.
German picnic bench.
Okay, so we're at the long table and then the rest of the guests are at like
they're at several
individual
different things and they're all
Yeah.
spread out.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
people are
So
standing
there's a
up.
head table.
Yeah.
And then there's like 2 long tables that where everybody else is eating. But you guys are the center. But we're at the
Yeah.
center table, or
We're at
that's
the
where
head
our
table.
plates are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. 12 and Avery wandered off to go look at the big tree.
They're making out over by the tree.
What?
And
Hey, what if
Lux
we kiss
wandered
underneath
off
the mysterious tree
with-
in the moonlight?
Lux wandered off with Hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you
So
just
it's
saw
just-
Lux wander off because Hope was just calling him.
Oh, right. No, yeah, that's right. So Lux wandered off, but Canna doesn't know why. So it's just Canna and Siggy, and Canna like eavesdropped on the initial thing with Siggy, being like, "Oh, you know, going out and seeing the world and learning stuff like that," and he'll strike up just conversation then, just with Siggy, and it's just like, well. I don't think you could have picked a better group of individuals to travel with if you wanted to learn more about the world, because that's half of the reason that I left my hometown, was to just pick up more knowledge and learn, and, well, the other half. And I unravel my silver tongue again.
Why are you always showing your tongue?
Actually,
But,
this
you know.
is a very convenient time when Siggy will sit there, pull out her sketchbook. And hold on 1 second. Speaking of that, I did something earlier that I don't know how you'll approve of it, but Siggy just turns her notebook and she just shows you a little picture of yourself with the tongue out.
Canna looks at it, and it's just like, huh. That is, like, really good. Geez, you got the detail of the... And it looks down to, like, remembers he's in his party wear. And it's just like... You're mighty observant, too. You're gonna learn a lot more than I am, I can already tell.
I try to be. It's kind of really fascinating just to see all the little details and things, and even if I'm not the brightest at catching everything, I like filling my sketchbook with tons of stuff.
Well, I need to find a way to get a copy of that. I'm keep that, but could you like do that again so I could have one? And I just...
And her eyes just light up at the fact that somebody is interested in her work, especially with the closeness that she has with everybody. She's like, yeah, I can draw it again. Just that ADHD excitement.
The party continues to go on.
Mm-hmm.
It slowly begins to die down.
And I just like...
How drunk does everybody get? Oh wait, no wait, I'm not finished up yet. I still gotta do Lux's thing. And then I also
And I'm
have 12
also-
and Avery. God, I'm fat.
You know, 12 and Avery, and like... I don't know what kind of mood this is gonna come across as, but the king and the queen having, like, struck up conversation with Avery and with Siggy, and then all of a sudden it's just like, okay, well, two of them wandered off, and there's still a guy sitting here, and it's just like,
Maybe you
I
want
don't
to be
know.
approached by royalty.
Oh,
I said I was gonna sit and eat and wait.
you hear a voice of
But
boy
it was like-
come up to you and just say, "So are you like a dragonborn or a lizard folk, or did you see Victor just talking to you?"
Who, where, what?
Victor, he just he's just
Oh, little
standing right
Victor.
next to you, and he just goes like, "So are you like,
Are you a dragon?
are you like a dragon or like lizard folk or what?" Because I've got an uncle that's a lizard folk. He's got like a mushroom on his tail. And you kind of look like him, but not quite. But he's not blue. He can be blue sometimes.
Well, It's funny you should ask. I mean, a lot of people think that I'm some kind of dragonborn, but actually, how do I put it?
I too am very curious. As you see the winter wolf that pops up behind you and is speaking, or like right next to Victor, and he speaks. I too am very curious. I have never seen individuals as yourself within this world.
Well, I've been called one of a kind. I'm a Triton. As far as I know, I came from the southern seas, and well, I don't know who I came from, but I know that I can hold my breath for a really long time. Or if you wanted, I could wear a fishbowl on my head full of water if you wanted. But why I'm scaly and blue and bless you.
Thank you.
There are bloodlines among Tritons that some of them look more smooth, some of them are more scaly. I think I'm a serpentine familial line, but you know, it gets the confusion out of the way to just do this, and I like make a bowl of water and place it on my head out of the fuck, what is it?
Decanter of endless water?
Decanter, yeah, my decanter of water. And I use shape water into a ball, and I just put the ball like on my head. And it's mechanically, it looks like there are bubbles constantly coming out of Canna's nose until they stop when his passageways are filled with water. And then it just looks normal.
Yeah, my uncle can do that. Like, he doesn't put a water ball, water thing on his head, but he also gets, like, he has his bag of bubbles and stuff that he can put on his head. He also can just, like, be underwater for a really long time.
Well, he might be a Triton too, I don't know.
No, he's a lizard folk. His dad's a lizard folk, and his mom is too. I've met him.
Well, I will definitely have to meet them sometime. And I, like, dispel the water, and it kind of just, like goes down, and I press to digitate dry.
Interesting. So, I don't know, have you ever, like, kissed a girl before? And we're gonna cut to 12 and Avery.
Fuck you. I do have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you see 12 is just kind of like in between, like intermingling with people, and then moment by himself, and then intermingling with people. Like, he is just in this rhythm of
Avery,
like,
make me an investigation check as well.
yeah, of like conversation, and then weird moment, and then conversation.
You said an investigation check? That's an 11.
An 11? Okay. Fucking what? You didn't even get his name. You are having a hard time finding 12 in this entire party of people, mostly because there are Goliaths here, which are far taller than normal people that you've seen before. You are usually like the tallest person at the event, but now there are individuals that tower over you, and you're just like, is this what short people feel like?
Horribly confused.
Like, what the fuck? 12, make a perception check.
Yes. Or yeah.
Wait, did you say perception check or investigation check?
Investigation for you.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought you said.
18 plus 7.
18 plus 7. You can see Avery walking about, and the just like trying to look over people, and is just lost in this crowd.
I will go approach Avery with like a small hand on the bicep, as I'm like, hey, you're looking a little lost.
It's a fucking juicy bicep, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it's just a fucking ribeye in the hand. Like,
Medium rare.
everything about this person is rare as hell.
Yeah, baby.
Avery being surprised. It's not. I mean, it's very hard to sneak up on Avery. They are very hard to sneak up on. So that they actually jump a little whenever you grab their arm.
Oh, sorry.
I was looking for you,
Oh,
and I am not the tallest person in here, which is very disquieting.
yes. You have made me accustomed to that feeling now. Do you want to know a secret? I figured I would just, like, practice mingling and socializing, because I also am going to that ball thing with you. I feel like I'm actually good at this. I didn't think I was. But, like, I know, and he starts pointing out people. Like, Deidre, yeah, her husband is cheating. And Sebastian over there, his bakery's not doing the best, but he has this new thing called a honey buns that they're gonna blow up.
The canon invention of honey buns in the Valmira universe.
The Beatles? Wait,
You don't know that song?
no.
Do you wanna know a
No,
secret?
Oh, no
Do
idea.
you promise not to tell? Whoa, closer.
And 12 is starting to point out people as he's like, "Oh, you were looking for me. What's up? Is everything okay?"
Well, mainly I wanted to be sure that you were okay. I haven't seen you since, well, that awkward conversation with Canna.
Yeah, that conversation felt very much about more than just what he wanted to talk about. And I'm trying my best to be a supportive brother, but also give him space to talk about things the way he wants to. That being said, he did say something that hit me, asking what we are. And I'm just gonna say it right now. I barely know who I am. But I like the person that I could be the most whenever you are. And he, like, touches your arm again. He's like, whenever you are this close to me. I have never had that before. So whatever that makes us, I want it to be that. And you see, like, a very finely dressed, but the best way I can describe it is, like, 12-year-old boy. Like, just, like, the big eyes, the cluelessness about whatever the fuck is coming out of his mouth. My name is made up. So to answer what are we also feels like I'm slowly learning that names are just kind of weird for more than just humans. We're not humans, more than just humanoids. None of us are human. None of it. Now that I'm saying this out loud, none of us are human.
How about people?
People. That's the fucking word. Thank you, Dippy. and just bright red cheeks as he's, at this point, rambling out of nervousness. But has not let go of your arm, is like very much.
I have lived a life not being able to trust those around me. And literally stabbed in the back by one person that I did.
Yes.
However, with you, I have no hesitation.
That makes me really happy.
And they lean over and kiss his cheek and go, one step at a time.
Yes. Just giant smile, like giant ear to ear. He's like, yes, I'm kind of tired of mingling by myself. Do you mind if I just stick by you?
I would like that very much.
And then, yeah, 12 is... I'm also just now realizing, based on how I describe it, 12 being the shorter one and touching your arm probably is normally the more feminine position of, like, kind of arm wrapped around you, which is fine.
Deadly, I'm
I
not gonna
actually
lie, that's
I like
exactly
that vibe a lot.
like, when my wife comes and grabs me, it's always by my bicep. Like that, and so
Yes.
I was just like, oh, okay, I know what that, not like what that is. So, like when you said
That-
I grabbed the bicep, I'm like, oh yeah, totally.
I'll say it this way: if you don't do any, like, if you pull away or anything, 12 will get the hint. But 12 is going to like try his best to, like, you know what I mean, right? It's
Yeah.
been a while since
Your
I've had
elbow hits his
romance.
pec,
Yeah.
and you're just like, ooh.
It's
That-
almost like that was my plan the whole time.
As the shorter person in my relationship, yes, that is exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then throughout any part of the night while he is like this on Avery, if he can catch sight of Lux, he's gonna
Lux, it's your turn. As you like,
Woo.
stand there for a little bit, you eventually noticed, like, you notice that he is looking at you. Like, he glances towards you every little bit, but also trying to keep within his professionalism.
Mhm.
He eventually hits a button. He says, aren't you supposed to be down there? Mingling with all the other fancy people. This is a party about you.
There are too many people down there.
I honestly agree. Hence why this thing is in my hands.
Ah,
So, is your purpose to being up here just to get away from everybody else? Or are you trying to spend a little time with me? Not to say that I'm anything of importance.
Damn.
let's just say getting away from people is just a little extra bonus.
Why do you think I'm up here?
Mhm.
I think you can stick around a little bit. I won't call anybody. I don't consider you to be extra people.
Okay.
Just if anything happens, I guess watch my back.
Well, let's hope there's nothing gonna happen.
Yes, I
But
hope so.
yes.
The same, honestly. Oh wait, no, stop! Don't start the fireworks yet. It is well late within the night. Now that goes. Victor passes out and is brought to his room by one of the guards. Actually, no. One of the guards hoists him onto his noble steed, Carlos, which was never introduced, but he was supposed to with you, Canna. Steed, you can see like on the name tag, they has
and I was
on the symboling of.
Well,
the
I was
saddle.
answering both of them concurrently.
Yeah. But you can see the name written Carlos upon the saddle.
You do a good job with him, Carlos.
Thank you, sir. You're quite an interesting fellow to be able to meet, and I appreciate you answering any of all of Victor's questions along with mine. I'm sorry to hear about the kissing thing, though.
And then, like, bing! I gotta go. And I, like...
I gotta get out of here.
And I just directly, like, queen or king. Do you have a sending stone that I can use? I mean...
Guys are gonna move, Coco.
The king and queen.
Strange request, but sure. Do you,
I have someone that I really desperately need to talk to, like,
Okay.
as soon as possible.
I
Cord wouldn't let me use his.
She waves over a guard and it's like, can you take this individual
Behead
to
him.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry.
One of our sending stones to be able to use. The one in the kitchen. No, not the kitchen. There's too many people working right now. Take him to the throne room. Don't let him touch the you-know-what.
Do I pick up that at all?
You are hearing it, yes.
As I, like...
Okay.
You have done the one thing you shouldn't have done, sparked curiosity. Anyway.
Almost like he did that on purpose.
Do you wish to
Almost.
You know what? I'm not gonna say anything.
Anyway.
Alright. The night continues. Things go off for a while. Things begin to settle down. Canna.
Mm-hmm.
The guard brings you down the hallway. Up the stairs to the second floor. Where you see this massive throne room. A large red carpet. Purple and silver carpet. Edging with these beautiful, almost shimmering like tassels that around it. Chairs that go in between each one of the major pillars within this room. You see what is armaments and clothes that you see on the guards that are on display, and a few different swords as well that are upon the wall, along with replicas of some of the major first party had, along with bits of history upon different little notes and such that you do not care for right now. You are looking for the scene.
Exactly, yeah.
As the guard walks you and says, "This way, sir," and it brings you to what is next to, near the throne. There is a pillar that has on it a stone that is for sending. Just make sure you hit the star first.
Punch
Noted.
a star on
Thank
the
you.
wall.
No. And I just, like... Sending, I just contact any creature I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
Here's something I thought of. Can I look into the scrying orb and be, like, talking through sending at the same time?
FaceTime.
Yeah, it's FaceTime.
Are either of those concepts?
No is a perfectly acceptable answer.
I don't think. I
only
think
do
that's a
one
bit
or
of
the
a
other.
stretch because I'm like in my mind. I like that idea. Like for me, I want to reward it, but ultimately, I think that's a little like it's a stretch. So
It's
I'm gonna
magic
say no.
intensive too.
Yeah.
It's like
I
it's.
love
yeah.
I love where you're going with it, but that kind of technology has not been invented yet.
Sure. So I will just then I'll prioritize the stone.
Okay.
And I think of Islan.
What would you like to say to Island?
Fuck. I've had a lot of sessions to think about this.
Did you write it down?
I didn't write anything down.
Freaking
This is
loser.
this is impulse. This is impulse off of seeing the note. Got Shovel's note. Sorry it took me so long. Are you okay? And when can I see you again? We should talk. ASAP. That's one word.
Rocky.
Rocky. Love you.
Man, I'm gonna change the name of this episode. So,
Yeah, everyone kind of got their, connection going on there.
yeah.
Except for Siggy.
Except sick.
All
No.
by myself.
Hey, that's not what your story's about anyway, so, you know. And you're new, so. It's nice to hear your voice when it's calm. I won't be at shore for a while. But it's be nice to hear from you again. I think I'm on 21.
I was about to say, wait. It's nice to hear your voice when it's calm. 9. I won't be at shore for a while. But. And I didn't get after but. It's 18. 19. But is 18.
Call me again sometime.
$22.
We can talk.
I mean, I do realize this is like a permanent sending stone. I can just keep using it.
I mean, do you want to build up that dialogue on the king? Kidding. They own their own fucking thing. Yeah, you can keep calling. But the moment it comes to sexting, we're done. All right?
No.
What you wearing, shorty?
I'm just waiting for Canna to get back to the throne room and see 12 on Avery's arm.
Yeah.
From the throne room or to it?
Get back from the throne room.
Yeah.
Get back from.
I'll do one more.
Okay.
And I'll say to Islan, Does the cart have a sending stone of any kind? I have my
I'm sure we
scrying.
can-
Yeah, you have like calling.
I'm sure we can get one.
You have one at the front.
Okay.
I think. Wait, did I ever?
No, we
No,
don't
you
have
have
one because
paperwork.
Avery's the
No,
only
you
one who
haven't.
has any
Yeah.
sending capabilities
Yeah.
currently.
Yeah, you guys haven't purchased one. Never mind. Sorry. You have like I've not got that mixed up with like the paperwork and such. You have from the front.
let me
You also
see.
can like always send letters not through like the bird mail.
Yes.
I also have sending.
Or, you know,
Oh yeah. So
You
there's only
always-
2 people with sending.
or as the
Mhm.
bird or as the mailing people like
Right.
to say,
Yeah.
just kill or one 2 birds with 1 stone.
Hmm.
Or throw the rock.
And I just like. With all the time that has passed since we last saw each other, after I fix my tongue permanently, I want to come see you. Perfect.
Okay. I'm trying to think like I'm putting myself into Islin's head right now with that sentence and knowing the NPC and like her thought processes and stuff like that. Says, oh, okay. Actually, I think that's all that she's going to be able to say, and I want you to make an insight check on that.
She just. Oh, fuck. Like, oh, okay, and then click? Like, that's all she had to say
Like
back?
she doesn't have any. Maybe yeah, just make me an insight check on the tone.
I will portent that to be from an 8 to a 16 plus 2.
16
For an
plus 2,
18.
18. You. Not sure if it sounded like a surprise or sad. It's a little hard to read over this situation, but you really hope that she took that correctly. Everything that you said. And now I want you to make a history check because you rolled high enough. Sorry, I'm making you roll a bunch of stuff, but like
No, it's fine. That's 9 plus 7, that's 16.
16. There's something about a tongue situation and a thing that you learned about a while back from an NPC, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where the tongue being replaced was a sign of, you know, proposal.
Yes. So, the thing that I interpreted that as when I was distraught after that was said was like, how did something interject in that moment?
Mm-hmm.
Or was that interjection part of that moment all along? That's what I don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I want to talk.
Okay. It's just, oh, okay. I'll let you know what when I'm about to make sure. Second. Sorry, my son just came back here. Okay. And that's it.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'll let you know when I'm about to make sure.
Okay. Let's see here. Lux, you and sharply young gentleman flirting. Is there anything that you wish to go like further with that, or are you wanting to keep it more to just profession, like a little bit of, you know, play?
Fade to black.
Fade to black, or do you want to jump this man's bones tonight, or do you want to just flirt with him?
I do, but I'm gonna gauge based off of what he wants.
Oh, he is
Like,
he is definitely flirting back with you while also trying to keep professionalism until a lady shows, like, maybe is a bit more. It's hard for him to initiate it, but you are a guest of honor. And he says,
yes.
well, you know, I'd love to be able to really kind of just let a little bit loose, but I don't have anybody of importance telling me that I can.
Dear Queen, should I please jump this man's boat?
May I fiddle with his disco stick, milady?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
How about this?
Uniform, Charlie, Kilo.
When you are off, let's see where it goes.
Well,
Once
then,
you're off, so you're not on the clock.
obviously, yes. Okay. Are you staying in the castle or in your car?
Are we staying at the castle in the car? I don't know.
Well,
I'm staying in the cart.
okay.
We have the
Staying
option
in
to
the
stay in the
cart.
castle.
There are rooms within
Huh.
the castle, and there you have your rooms in the cart.
You have your own private room at the castle, Lux.
It looks really nice. It's a castle. True.
Has a swing bed for some reason? No.
And then ladies found
Could be. Okay.
Harnesses?
If you're a druid with what is it? Friggin' thorn whip. Anything's a swing bed.
Oh my god.
homemade ball gags.
Whew.
Knife play. You know?
Oh my god.
Bloggers.
I would probably
Props.
stay
Strap-ons.
stay in the cart.
String of beads?
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Lux, continue. What were you saying?
Pull on my motherfucking beads of love.
I would probably feel way more comfortable at the cart than in the castle.
Oh.
Okay.
But
then
also the cart's full of people, so I'm like,
I do have
What
myself
about his place?
Here we see.
If
Fair.
you
This
stick
free
around,
Here we see 3 varieties of love
if
being consummated in their various ways.
if you would wait for me till the end of this event and meet me at the main gate out of the castle walls. I do have a home of my own. A bit of a walk, if you wouldn't mind.
all right. Okay, I can wait.
No. Everybody, 12. Avery, what are you doing?
I am following Avery like a golden retriever.
With a nice ass.
There you go.
With a fat ass. No, I mean, I feel like at some point 12 would do the respectful thing of like thanking the king and queen for the feast. At some point he will.
I think that's is that probably when Canna finally notices.
I was about to say, when Canna gets the second call, sending call done, he leaves the throne room with the guard and goes back to the feast table and is just like, he's definitely not relieved. He kind of was funky before the party, eating at the party, and now he's funky again. And it's just like, in his mind, it's just like, motherfucker. I just wish, and I look over and I see 12 and Avery. I'm gonna be real mean. I'm gonna let this come down to a coin flip.
Oh, no.
Because there are two extreme ends of this reaction that Canna is going to go with. I'm not going to say what the choice is until it happens. What the choice is between until it happens.
Am I supposed to intervene at this moment? Sorry, my daughter distracted me for a second.
No,
Okay, good.
Dippy is doing a
thing.
Doing a thing.
In his rattled emotional state, he immediately finds relief upon seeing them arm in arm. And then if he catches his brother's gaze, he will look at 12 and just like smirk in a smug manner that says, in a smug manner that basically says, I'm proud of you, bud. As if that was what he wanted to do the whole time.
Yeah.
And then he will breathe a sigh and kind of ask. We'll look over to King and Queen. Many thanks and appreciations for everything you have presented for all of us today. My sincere thanks for allowing me to use your communications as well. I did what I had to do, thank you. And I am humbled to be in your presence in such a way. Thank you.
We appreciate you in your gratitude. Also all your hard work in protecting this kingdom, and honestly a major point of trade within our great country. If there's anything that we can provide your party at this time, let us know. You have walk of the city. But don't go into random people's houses.
Of course not.
We have to clarify that sometimes with like adventurers that come by and they do like nice things sometimes. It's very rare, but there's always at least one person in the party that hears that and says, I can just go into people's houses.
I've heard of one with a green hat that comes in and smashes vases looking for money.
Yeah. Yes, that asshole. And all he says is,
Yeah. Or hiya.
At least it isn't Mr. Tingle.
Incredible.
12.
I will look and be like, well, I would like an update on whether or not that can be resolved.
Yeah.
You gotta stop doing that. But dude, Canna, you don't have to show it every time we're talking about it.
I need to be understood perfectly clearly, 12. Because if I'm not, bad things happen.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I was told there was a solution for this. And I don't know. I know that we were headed in the direction of another town where the solution would be. If whether we continue our path there or stay here in your fine city would be helpful for my own clarity. And it's at this point.
That was me
And it's-
staring at Donna.
I
Sorry.
know, I'm staring at Dono too. Very interested in what
What's
he's
going
doing.
on?
And it's
Oh, what the?
oh, hello.
What is that?
Hello.
Someone
this?
Did
Knights of the
a
Silver
raid or a
Moon,
follow or
raiding
a
the
thing?
party of the
Knights of the
Hello!
Silver Moon.
we
Thank you
raided.
so much for
Thank
the raid.
you.
Hey, thanks for the raid.
They're currently in the
Silver.
town in the freaking kingdom of Silvercrest. So very fun.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
I'm just writing
we
down
got
some notes really quick as these lovely individuals RP. We've had a lot of love this episode.
And you can check out the rest of it later when the VOD is posted to YouTube.
Yes.
Because we've
He
had the
was
slow burn going on.
Yep. He was asking the king and queen a question, Dono.
Oh, I am so sorry. What was that question?
He was wondering about an update about the solution to his
Oh,
tongue.
Don't have to.
Oh,
I had already done it. I was just reiterating what I had already done.
I mean,
And I said, we were already on our way to another town where the solution would be, or whether we stay put in your fine city. It's just for my own clarity.
I didn't believe that we had any business with that. At least not
Oh.
in my understanding of we were not told of any individual having a cursed tongue.
Well, this is something that I would very much like to have fixed.
12 looks at
I
Canna and was like,
understand.
Hope is the one that was setting that up for us, and we were taking Hope here and then moving on to the.
Right. Never mind then.
But if you are offering help, may I just be. I don't. Do I have to, like. Are you the kind of kings and queens that if I don't bow, you're gonna fight me? I don't know how to
No,
talk
we'll
to
just
royalty.
shoot you.
Okay.
12.
Okay. No, well, no, I just. Because I want to ask for advice, but I have to be just honest with crazy stuff. But
Honestly,
also,
we're
you
in
guys.
a party. You don't have to be so formal, but like,
Okay.
do address me as your majesty
Yes, Your Majesty.
and me as your king.
So through the stories I have heard of you, and I'm looking like in the queen's eyes and hope I don't get stabbed for that.
You are. As you look at her eyes, I want. Good.
Roll for fear.
Yeah, roll for fear.
What, like a wisdom save?
Yes, it's a wisdom save.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm good at those at least. 18.
You.
My
Some of
timbers
these words
shitty.
are a little hard to get out.
Yeah.
You don't
so-
know. Okay, here's the thing. You don't know
18?
if this is hot or if you're just actually scared.
Okay, sure.
Wow.
Through the stories I have heard of you, you might be someone who could lend me some advice, because I was something before, and then a dragon died. Maybe or just moved
What?
to a different realm of existence, and he changed everything about my being. All right, Dono, above table. Some of the classes aren't called like warlocks aren't called warlocks in this world. Are blood hunters called blood hunters, or is there a word for people with
there
magical
are,
blood?
You know of the hunters guild.
The
up in
hunters.
the top. It is also semi-known that the king and queen are old hunters of Laxos.
Okay.
Mhm.
Squire used the word blood hunter with me, and I'm remembering now that you don't like classes being
Oh no, it's fine.
in your roles. So I'm just seeing if there's something you would rather. All right. Well,
If you showed them your arm, they would probably it would just tell you.
yeah, I have So a dragon did something to me and changed everything as he
I think he
rolls up
ascended
his.
to. I think he ascended to a higher plane.
Okay.
Something
Well-
like that.
I have magic blood now.
Oh, you mean fuck? Oh shit!
Yeah. Yes.
You did that
oh,
with a
shit,
dragon?
indeed. I got it from I have magic dragon blood.
I got mine from
And-
a werewolf.
I just have never
But
once
like,
wait. All right, you got it from a werewolf.
yeah. Well, that was my old one. Now I have a new one, and it's from an
Oh.
old friend. It's a whole
Oh.
thing. Yeah. Yes, this changes, but like the main part is the elixir that is usually taken, which was given to us by the university when we entered into the Hunters Guild as young children.
Oh my god, I'm Abner, by the way.
The queen hears that and says, "That's an interesting name. How did you get it?"
It was a gift.
Avery,
Why is
are
everyone-
you
what?
deceiving?
Why does All right,
What?
Donna, what's
Yeah,
what's
why
with
is this?
today?
What is this? Yeah,
You
this
mean
is
a
something
lot of
I'm
people
so...
that know Faye or know Sylvan. And-
Okay, so you're
It's
making it to
not-
be way
you're-
more than it actually
Yeah,
I
is.
you're
know, I
making
know.
it's
Mm.
father, not daddy.
It's
It's father of light, right? If I'm remembering it right, I
Yeah.
have my notes open.
It's
in a
like-
moment. Yeah,
it's
it's
like
like daddy of light.
It's-
We joked about it
I
once.
know.
Light Daddy.
Yes.
It can be
Praise
interpreted
the
in
sun.
that either or, and some people are just like, wait.
Oh, so everyone thinks he's a freak. That's
No.
that's what. Yeah. No, that's what the saves are for.
Yeah.
Is they think he's a freak because his name is Daddy of Light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I get, and it's like you're white, like you're pearlescent white. And it's like, oh, somebody saw you. It was just like he's a daddy, which you are not. So or you're a father, which you are not, which means it was the sexual term, and that you are white. No, which means like you're a hot white guy.
I guess. All right.
That's not what I thought of whenever I gave him that name, by the way.
Consequences. Consequences.
All right. So
I was trying to give him a hopeful name.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah, because I was brooding in darkness. All
Yes,
my
he was
magic had to do with
brooding
evil.
darkness.
Yeah.
that was
And
not
Avery
clear.
is
It was very.
I thought that was
poetic.
very clear.
I also did. I also
I
thought it
didn't.
was.
I have
to be fair.
ADHD.
Stepping
so
back
does
into
every NPC in
stepping
this
back
one.
into the linear moment of time right after Abner introduces himself. 12 introduces himself as Abner. Canna all of a sudden has a brainwave that remembers he should have done that too, and introduces himself as Canna Tuna Tinkerfoot, private investigator.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tinkerfoot. I'm Abner Tinkerfoot. I guess. Never actually thought about that.
So like, how did all of you start? I guess
He's
it's
my
weird.
brother. And I point at 12.
Not biological.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
thank
this
God.
is D&D. There, some weird shit can happen. Okay.
Yeah. And then we found Avery in the woods one day, and Lux.
We saved Lux from from being taken
Yes.
somewhere.
Yeah, Lux just
Uh,
kind of started running with us.
And Siggy, just recently, we picked up Madam
Siggy was-
Siggy? Miss Siggy?
yeah.
Is there something we need to call you other than Siggy?
Siggy,
was
Siggy,
late.
Siggy,
No.
can't you see?
Oh.
The only
Siggy
thing
just
that goes
started-
through my brain.
Started riding with us like just recently, so.
Oh.
We used to have a turtle, a pink turtle, who could conjure fire.
You mean that
And
cute
a
little one that came over to Nigerian Cause area.
that was the note, which is why I needed the communications. Then we also had a gray dwarf, who was a miner, and he died saving us, as far as I know.
I kind of totally forgot about him. Wow, this has been a crazy couple weeks.
And then we had a cat person that just kind of didn't stick around. Yeah. But we've had many pass through our ranks, and who you see before you is what we are currently made up of.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was told I have to bleed to do magic, and I don't.
Oh shit, yes.
Yeah, do
well,
you have
there's
any
different
ideas
ones
how to
where
make
you
that
don't
happen?
have, like,
That's-
it's soul energy and is used, others bleed. The bleeding is like the easiest way of doing it.
So like, and then I'll have like.
Do you
I'll
want
pull
some
Squire
like
up.
one-on-one classes? Right now we are like, I'm not gonna cut myself at the party.
No, I'm not asking you to do that, but
And I elbow 12 in the chest, and I'm just like, the queen is offering to teach you about your magic.
yeah.
You
Wait, is
don't
this
say
Briar
no."
or Caspian?
This is Briar.
Briar. Okay. I'm
Briar
like,
is
I'm
the
not.
full
Yes.
blood hunter. Caspian is partial.
I mean, I
Queen
would
is
never.
offering to
no,
teach you about your
yes.
magic. You don't
Yeah,
say
no,
no.
I would never say no. Yeah, I'm not saying no. I would gladly do that to anywhere.
Okay.
Yes.
I have few meetings. She's like looking at a sundial in the middle of the night.
I can't tell the time. There's no light.
I have a
No,
few
someone brings
meetings.
her. She motions for someone to bring her schedule for tomorrow.
Would you mind meeting me at the training grounds around midday
Yeah,
tomorrow?
I could do that. Yeah.
Fantastic. It'll be a lovely time.
Thank you.
Anyway, I don't know. Go to bed. You look tired.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, not to be rude, but
No, it's okay. I get that a lot for some
you
reason.
guys did just come in like today, and then
He's
didn't-
always had those eye bags, you know.
Okay.
That's
well, that,
unfortunate. I'm sorry.
that one felt mean.
That's the tongue slipping through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, I'm sorry.
Sorry, you know that.
If I spit, is my spittle silver?
No.
That's a good question. Oh, all right.
Oh, damn.
I will take that advice. I will be well rested for tomorrow, and I am going back. I fucking closed my notepad. I cannot remember this man's name to save my goddamn
Caspian.
life.
Caspian.
No, the inventor.
Oh, Gary and
Core.
Core.
I'm going back to Garion's first thing tomorrow morning as well to help with the making of a particular bow for me. So
Yeah.
I guess I have a busy day,
You
and
use a
maybe
bow?
the next time all these people are seen, I will not be here doing that stuff.
Are you sure you want to use a bow?
Yeah, why? Is my arm gone? Did my arm go away?
No, it's just a ghostly arm, and they're just like.
Yeah, no.
Actually,
I
you
can
know
use-
what? No,
No one can
I
see it.
forgot. That was like a freaking month of my life. You're good.
Oh, okay. Wait, did you also lose an arm?
No, I had a friend a while back that, actually, when we took this, that was one of the people that died when we took this castle.
Oh my god!
Granted, I didn't really see her work too much. She stayed in a bag the entire. It was weird.
Okay.
I completely forgot about Key. My god.
You have a lot of friends.
Oh yes, you bound
What's
to
that
make
like?
them on adventures. It's kind of nice.
I'm getting used to it. It's an adjustment.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And she looks at Caspian and she's like, it kind of is.
And 12 looks at Canna and Avery, and he's like, I appreciate your time. I won't take up any more of it.
Have a good night.
You too, my majesty. If that's what you wanted to be called.
As
Your
you
Majesty.
Your
turn,
majesty. Not my majesty, your majesty? Oh, my bad.
Oh, you're good.
My majesty.
No, you.
What's everybody's passive perception?
My
20.
passive perception?
No, my passive investigation is 20. My passive perception is 15.
19.
17, 19. 12, Avery. Canna, you hear a little mumbling from the queen. No, you just here, talk to Caspian and just say, I think those two are feral for each other. Oh, damn.
What?
She-
I couldn't hear you.
She whispers, I think those two are feral for each other.
Oh.
She is part wolf, okay? And the magic item gives her position.
She is.
Okay.
I hear that and I kind of like look over at 12 and Avery again and just smile.
If Canna catches Avery's eye, you might want to make an insight check for this.
Again, just catching eyes
18.
with Lux.
16 plus 2, 18.
You get this. Avery catches your eye for a second, and they're still smiling, but it falters a little whenever they see you, and you can tell they're a little miffed about the conversation from earlier today still. Because you questioned again their loyalty to the party after they felt like they proved it.
That was more of a... It was narrowing down to loyalty to him, in a sense of, like, if y'all are going to beat it, we'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
Probably in the cart. Actually, if this transitions over to the cart, it's a conversation that I would like to have.
It's getting late.
It is.
Almost
It is
midnight.
getting late.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We're gonna come to a point where everybody begins to go
We're
to
gonna
sleep.
come.
You.
What? I'm not ready.
The queen does offer you a room within the castle. Being that you all traveling, and it's probably been a while. I can have one of the gods run a very warm bath for you, if you wish. And it's
Donna,
not
you're
gonna be...
really quiet.
I'm sorry. I can have one of the gods run you a bath. I know it's not going to be like from your home, but should be
That
suitable.
actually does sound so nice.
Do you guys want to have a bathhouse episode next time?
Oh, God. This episode wasn't horny enough for you, Dono?
Maybe when you get back. All right. Well, that draws our episode to an end. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out and chilling with us. Thank you, Knights of the Silver Moon, for the raid. I really appreciate that. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much. We will be doing this again in about 2 weeks. Next thing to be able to stream is Monday. Yeah, we do Dapper D's, and then the schedule will be determined from there. But thank you so much. Your adventure matters. Remember, or roll your initiative. Oh, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Dippy.